If you haven't heard about Anchor, it is the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. Lawful Stupid just jumped over. First of all, it's free, and we love that. Secondly, there's creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer, wherever you're at, all on the go. Anchor will also distribute your podcast for you. There are a lot of other vendors out there, a lot of platforms that they will make sure your podcast gets to. So it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more. And you can make money from your podcast with zero minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast all in one place. So download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started.
Last time on Lawful Stupid. So you've set sail from the Eye of Ash. You make your way back to the menagerie using your bearing of truth. You guys are heading to the proprietor.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Welcome back!
Proprietor, Shayla, proprietor. She is the representative for the Convention of Fencing. They've pledged their aid in our coming endeavors.
Well done!
I'd love to talk to Adalbert. Commandant, good evening.
And to you as well, sir.
The Alliance has sent me to the Resistance to secure an item.
To your spy?
Yes. I know the Alliance will win if we do not change those plans that I give back to the Resistance.
I believe you. I will have them drafted and delivered to you. Should you betray me or those close to me, you will die a painful death. Get the fuck out of my sight.
I go tell the proprietor that we're heading to Ventricus.
Ventricus. I'm so jealous. You're not planning on going just like that, are you? So you guys set sail. Heading for the Shattered Heart, baby.
Leaving some shattered hearts in our wake. No?
Hot.
Ooh, damn.
We're only on the menagerie for 2 days.
There were a dozen broken hearts.
What was Jerry doing in her downtime?
I'm sexy now. I'm a husky berry now.
Oh, boy.
Okay.
So I know we have some shit business to handle.
Yes.
Primarily, I know that somebody's trying to make 4 sets of fine clothes.
That's me.
Devin, which set of fine clothes are you going to make first?
I already have my own. I brought them along. So,
sure.
I'll make some minor modifications to mine. I will do Oslo's first.
And Oslo, what do your fine clothes, what do you want them to look like?
Okay, so it is probably a little gauche to go full dragon onesie, as much as I would love it. I do think, though, I want the neat cloak with the spiky kind of shoulders. Maybe that looks a little bit like tops of wings, a little bit wing-like in the cloak. And I guess a nicer tunic. And like shorts, because she wears shorts, like little lizard shorts. And I know she wants a helmet that looks like a dragon's head with horns and stuff.
It is yours.
Well,
I guess we have to do some roll for it to see how dragon-esque it is.
Yeah.
Yes, I would like you to roll.
Is this me
Sleight of
making
hand.
it?
Yeah, you're making it. Sleight of hand, please.
Oh, I need to double check. That's a 12.
12, it doesn't look maybe as fearsome, and maybe it's a little bit more generic, not, those points of actuation aren't quite as bold, but on the whole, you have what you've asked for.
Neat. Just gonna take it back up to her nest and start trying to.
What colors? What's
it.
your main color, Oslo?
Honestly, probably black cloak and like. Let's go with the silver helmet or hat.
Gotcha.
Well, no, they wanted us to have masquerade masks, so that would like be like the whole like top of the head masquerade mask style thing.
All right.
Who's next?
You know what? Ladies first. It's gonna be Perry.
Perry, what does your finery look like?
What an excellent question. I don't think Perry's ever worn a dress before.
You don't have to.
Yeah, you don't have to wear it.
I know.
Pantsuit.
But
A power suit.
I think you've earned it.
I think she's like seen fine ladies in fancy dresses and been like, that looks really nice, but impractical.
Mostly at sword tip and gunpoint have you seen fine ladies as they travel to sea.
Yeah, that looks nice. It's impractical. So she would request something with no sleeves. It's like a very like stereotypical medieval ball gown sort of thing. Lots of petticoats, lots of layers. Blue. And one thing she will insist on is that on the inside there are hitches for her skirts, so she can hitch them up and have ready use of her legs. And mask is going to be probably, I don't know what your mask capabilities are. Silver or like white porcelain.
They're going to be like plasticky-esque.
Cool. Blue or silver, both are fine.
What kind of mask? Like, what shape is it? Is it
just covers the eyes and like a little
just
bit of the
covers
cheeks.
the eyes? Okay.
So fancy.
That's an 8.
I thought you were good at this.
As far as you know, I am.
It is
An attempt.
like
Pinocchio.
it. What comes out is just like a very poofy kind of ugly prom dress, and it's pink. It's not blue.
Oh, come on. I would at least gotten the material if I'm back correctly.
I think what this equates to is you just weren't really listening. She's like, oh, I've seen fine ladies and they were wearing this, and I thought, oh, that's so nice, but not exactly practical. And you were like, dress, ruffles, gotcha.
Trust me, Perry, no one will even bat an eye at you. I mean that to say, like, you won't look any different. You'll fit right in.
Okay. Thank you.
And next, I'll be bored here.
Garrett.
Yeah, he would wear like the formal alchemist guild like get up, and then which would be like I don't know what colors you would have him be. I'm guessing like a dark blue. He doesn't normally wear blue. That's like not his normal steez, but it would be like a darker blue with some like gold accents. You would definitely have like a potion belt under like a coat. It's essentially like what you would see as like modern military uniforms without the medals or anything like that. And he would have since we're doing masks, he would have a very simple masquerade mask, like that just covers the eyes and like the top of the nose, and that would be, he would ask for it in red.
Yeah, go ahead. You really just have to make the mask.
That's it. 17.
No, you
Oh
did
my
great.
god.
You're welcome. Thank you for making this so easy.
You are welcome.
And then
And
for
from-
himself.
For myself is going to be wear gloves with this white gloves automatically. It's also very similar to like a military style. On the left shoulder, however, is going to be like a golden embossed like pauldron looking thing, but it's like flat around. There are kind of some like tassels that hang off it, just very short. And so as he moves, it kind of would move with it as well. Shiny black shoes. Really expensive
Everything.
And now cufflinks. Yes, like very expensive looking cufflinks.
Roll it.
Oh gosh. It's a 20, not lying.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you are the cock of the walk, my friend. It looked great.
I'm pissed.
I mean, Perry, you can try to do it yourself.
No, absolutely not.
Or just, alter it.
Can I try to mess with it and try to make something?
Yeah, you can sneak
And
into
he convulses
Perry's
for
captain's
you.
quarter while she's sleeping and try to fucking the mice from Cinderella her dress.
I will absolutely. I am fine with that. I will totally try to do that.
You can gus it up.
Oh no.
Bippity boppity boop that shit.
Turns it into a pumpkin. That's better.
Well, while he's having an issue, I do want to point out that Devin did a good job, and he really quickly went very expensive looking things to adjust his role very quickly.
Okay. So, what am I rolling to try and bippity boppity secretly fix these?
Sleight of hand.
Perfect. 10.
It's 10.
I would like to point out I
Just
rolled
wearing
a
an
4.
ugly dress.
I mean, by all means, you have patron gifted inspiration.
Oh my gosh.
Not on this. Not on this.
And then when Oslo dies,
I'll wear the
we'll
ugly
say,
dress.
Oh, if only you wouldn't have used it on the dress.
Well, with the tin, can I at least turn it blue? Can I at least figure out how to dye it and turn it blue?
Yeah, that's fine, I guess. You dye it blue. It comes out kind of almost a little bit purplish because it was already pink.
Purple was nice. I was like, purple was nice.
I
It's
love
closer
that
to
idea.
blue.
Perry comes out in purple. Oslo going, that's a nice choice. Nice color choice, Perry. That's weird. I didn't
purple's
ask
fine.
for this.
The idea of waking up in the middle of the night to someone having not only ruffled through your belongings, but actively altering them.
Oh, and by the way, Oslo would not put anything back. When she's being a thief, she's, immaculate. But in this case, she's like, I'm helping her. It's fine. So she just leaves everything out. So you wake up.
So Perry,
The doors open.
so Perry wakes up being like, "What? Is this Davy Jones? Was this Iono?
I got you a dress.
Yes.
Who did this?"
I love the idea that our fucking patron's like, I got you a dress.
Sorry about all your classes. Here's a
I
dress.
took the
You deserve to look nice.
My ocean daddy got me a devil dress.
pretty girl. Okay.
Oh, God.
All right.
Oh, I forgot. Sky Son's mask is like a panther's head.
All right. You're from
Of course it
Tekken?
is.
You the king now?
Okay.
No rebuttal.
You roll the 20. What am I going to do? Be like, no.
It's made of paper mache. Hey, real quick
You
question.
should start hitting it.
Real quick question, Shane. We're on a man award. Do we have our own rooms now?
Yeah, 100%.
Oh,
Oslo still lives in the.
Get your own.
I forgot.
Oslo still lives in the crow's nest.
So gets it.
Her room is just her hoard. Half of it, the stuff that is not weatherproof.
Yeah, the stuff that she doesn't keep on her. I like it.
Walk in there's a curio shop. The bed is just covered in stuff.
When Perry wakes up to her stuff being all weird, in the morning, the dress is back kind of where it was, maybe still dripping from the dye with dye drips going back to Oslo's actual bedroom.
Footprints.
Yeah, little lizard footprints.
Are Barnabas and Rail going to be joining us on this?
She says to.
Barnabas
I don't
and Rail?
know. Barnabas and Rail.
She
Are you
refers
going
to
to
them in.
They should probably stay with the ship.
be... Certainly.
Somebody
it's
certainly has to.
Well, Rail has all the ghosty bits, and we're going to need those if we ever need to make a hot exit. And I don't necessarily trust Barney. I don't have good reason for that.
Are you saying this after I have just addressed them to their faces?
Yeah, fuck it.
Okay.
That wasn't intentional, but it is now. Scared of this.
I don't really enjoy gambling, so if somebody has to stay behind, I would volunteer.
Alright. Now I know how Shane feels about NPCs at the party, but I'm still gonna offer. Rail, if you'd like to come with us, if you need a break, I hear we're going to be doing some stuff, but I hear it's nice.
Yeah, I'll go.
Fantastic. There's like you have to be fancy, something like that.
Oh,
Do you have anything? I mean,
and he looks down at his ragged attire, horrified, and Barnabas puts a hand on his shoulder. I think I have something that will fit you.
Sky Zone can make you just the most wonderful garb.
boat dad. Borrow my old tux, son.
I have no reason to wear it.
Thanks, Barnabas. I appreciate that.
Wait. Okay.
All right, so it's
Rail
settled.
was saying thank you to Barney.
No, that sounded like Barney saying thank you to Barney. So it's fine.
No, that's my real voice. It just kind of sounds like this.
How do I know how long of a voyage it is to Venture Coast from where we are?
It will take you from where you are about 3 weeks.
Okay, cool. Boat time.
I would like to read my flying alchemy potion book some more.
Yes.
That.
And you can. Are you going to make the potions that Sky Song bought you ingredients for?
Oh, yeah.
No.
Yeah, I gotta do that. So that's 3 days worth of time.
Not like you don't have time. I'm just.
Oh, I know. I agreed. Yeah, I do need to do that.
Anybody else have boat business?
Some point during downtime, I would like to spar with Barnabas again.
Ah!
Square up, my dude.
My dude. It doesn't necessarily need to be a roleplay interaction, but
Roll a D100.
oh, I don't like this combat style.
Well, I don't want to do the full combat, madam.
58.
I literally rolled a 59.
Oh man.
It is a close battle. I think that as you guys are kind of getting more and more into the sparring, he's just got you physically just licked. And I think that you surprise him by using your Eldritch magics.
Yeah, I trying to like channel everything, like back off a bit, and I like take a breath or two, and then I just point 2 fingers at my eyes, and 2 fingers right in front of him on the deck, and I Eldritch Blast. not trying to hurt him, intentionally missing.
And it kind of flashes. And what color is your Eldritch Blast?
One's blue, one's green.
I love it. As they explode kind of on the deck, cause a little bit of damage. And it's staggering Barnabas to the point where you're able to land a solid shot as a follow-up. And he's impressed.
Sorry, that was a bit unfair. I wanted to see if I could do that.
There's no such thing as unfair in a fight.
I wouldn't say that's true.
I agree.
Thank you. Peanut gallery.
I was agreeing with Barney.
Oh, well.
Fuck me then, I guess.
Thank you, peanut gallery. Yes, that's all. That's my boat thing.
At some point, and I know you said it only works one way, but when I am in my room, Sky Song, I'm trying to ring that bell. Hoping that I can get in touch with someone.
Jing-a-ling. No response.
That's it.
Any other boat stuff?
Practicing with my gun. Not actually shooting it, but like, getting familiar with it, tinkering with it, cleaning it and everything.
Nice.
I am still saying my morning prayer to Iona every day.
Everyone headphones off.
You hear from the locker. Knock it off. You're
Make
mine
me
now. Okay, you're dead.
Your other eye turns green.
Now I can shoot 4 eldritch blasts.
You shoot them from your eyes.
Now Rail is your guardian. You're just in one of his ghosts he summons.
Shit.
My patron is just Rail.
Rail summons you from the back area. Anyways.
The back area? What does
Are you
that
saying
mean?
that Rail hits it from the back? Is
And you have to
that?
swab his deck when he summons
when you
you.
get Rail. Anyway, it's different.
So, you guys arrive.
What do we see?
You pull in to, and Ginge, cue my fucking badass Persona style casino music right here, please. As you fucking roll up to just this big, gaudy light show that is the port of Ventricos. And you come into dock and are greeted by an attendant. You can tell from the half of his face that is exposed. He's got a side of his face completely exposed by a plain white masquerade mask, and the other half you see is a young drow man in a very nice, immaculate tuxedo with tails. He says, "Welcome to Ventricos. Do you have an invitation?"
We do. Well, are we in our fancy clothes at this time yet?
I would assume
Probably.
you would, as you guys.
We had plenty of time.
I'm wearing my hair down, not in its braids.
Ooh.
And also, my dress, executive decision, has pockets. So I'm going to pull
I made
the
pockets.
invitation out of my dress
Oh,
pocket.
I know it's not
That was-
canonical.
That was certainly not an addition Sky Song made. That was certainly an addition Oslo made. Was the dress pockets?
It's just like a coin purse stapled to the inside.
It works.
That'll work. And my dagger sheathed on my thigh. Pull out a invitation.
And he pulls it. He's got a letter opener. He opens it up. Welcome to Ventricos, and good luck.
Thank you.
Vaguely threatening.
Where would you recommend we go first?
Depends. What are you here for?
To see the sights? To see NBC?
To gamble? To drink? To dine? To dance?
All of the above?
Yes.
In that case, I'd recommend the fortress.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Wave at Barnabas on the ship.
Bye about that.
Make good decisions.
No,
I won't do anything you would.
no promises.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Rail walks downstairs from a spiral staircase. As you guys see his feet come into view slowly, his entire body. He's wearing like a very nice set of like white trousers. Not white. It's not right. Like a khaki-esque color trouser into these really nice shining black boots with a nice doublet and a blood red rich like pirate's coat and a very Admiral Tapp-esque hat,
Jaunty.
very jaunty hat
With the big
very
plume.
dapper
With the big
young man.
plume.
with a large plume.
Nice.
And you make your way into Ventricos.
Damn, Rail.
Thanks.
Suits you.
It's not bad.
I could have done better, but I suppose it looks okay. It's fine.
I'm gonna look down at my dress. Look at Sky Song.
Looks down at his like formal uniform.
Oslo shakes
look
the
great.
craft glitter from her helmet.
I think it might be your relationship with him determine how good your clothes might
That does
fit.
make sense.
The dice don't lie.
Well, it's just a reflection of future pay cuts. Anyway, gambling.
Oh, that's weird because I thought we all split it evenly. Did I miss?
Oh no, for sure we all split it evenly, Garrett. Certainly, we all get the same.
I
Perry,
think she's telling the truth.
That's weird. She's saying that like it's genuine, but something
Perry,
I don't understand.
Yes.
I'm gonna run back on the ship real quick and tell Barney I want to leave our ship fund here.
That makes good sense. Maybe 500 gold on us?
Total? Or each?
A pace?
No.
A pace.
A pace?
Pace?
A pace. Shoot. No, I think we keep whatever we each have, and an additional 500 and leave the rest.
I mean, I can just like give each of us like 200 or something, and we still have like 400 from what proprietor gave us. That's not even dipping into what we already had.
I just, candidly, I don't trust Sky Song around the gambling tables.
I can
I
hear
mean,
you.
if I just give him the 200 and he spends all his 200, then that's his own fault.
You're right, we should have fun. What good is there in losing a war and not having fun in it? So, certainly, 200 each. Fine. Leave the rest with Barnabas.
Seems weirdly specific, Captain.
I do notify dear boat dad that I am leaving the ship fund in my quarters.
Note.
In her piggy bank.
I feel like
I'm very into the idea of a very large piggy bank.
I
full
really
of
want it to be
coins.
more like, it's got to be like dragon shaped or like owlbear shaped or something.
A piggy turtle.
Piggy turtle.
No, a turtle bank. What? Turtle bank. Turtle bank. Okay.
Turtle in
No.
it with turtle flip.
My tortellino. All right, we
Turtle.
head to
Tortellini.
Tortellini. That sounds great. Asking directions. Are we able to find this fortress?
Yes, it is both the largest gambling institution on Venture Coast as well as its bank.
It's banked. I guess that makes sense.
Perry,
So, yes,
do I give any money to Rail?
yes.
Okay.
How much money do you give to Rail?
Do I give the same amount of money to Rail?
I don't see why not.
Okay.
So as we
This young man that you pay 7 gold pieces a month is handed 200 gold pieces.
It's vacation, baby.
He never
He leaves
rejoins
forever.
the ship. He's gone
Don't,
forever.
don't
He's gone until he runs out of money, and then we have to find him like out back in an alley somewhere.
He's just wide-eyed and not saying words.
don't spend it all in one place.
How?
Oh.
How could I?
You'll be surprised.
As we are,
Honestly, it's not a
as we're motoring towards the fortress.
Is that
You
top
say-
or bottom? I never remember.
I sort of just heading in the direction he suggested. Garrett, do you know where we would find your in-laws?
No, I've never been here,
No correspondence or anything?
so I wouldn't.
No address?
Um,
A name?
I mean, yeah, I can give you their family name,
That's. But no,
like their last name.
no specific.
I'm sorry, Captain. If I've given you the impression that this was anything less than extremely awkward for me to deal with, I've done you a disservice because we weren't close. It wasn't good times had by all. They didn't like me or what I stood for, as in not a Darkin. So, this isn't going to be super pleasant for me.
I did get that impression, and I'm sorry.
Okay, good.
Sorry that this is going to be uncomfortable. But
Oh, sure, no big deal. It is what it is. I just didn't want you to assume that I would have some bank of knowledge outside their last name and that they're here.
certainly. So then I think our best course of action would just be to go and ask around.
Keep an eye out.
Keep an eye out. Listen. And perhaps gamble.
Ooh, I will stop at the last one.
Well,
Awesome. Alright. We head to the fortress.
You head into the fortress, and it is beautiful. You come in, and the entire thing from top to bottom has just these constantly flowing waterfalls of various different colors. You can tell they are crystal clear water illuminated by multicolored lights. As you are actually led into the ground floor of the fortress, you see any kind of game of chance imaginable at various tables, and people laughing and drinking and celebrating. You see, you hear raucous music as there is a full horn band that is playing in a center stage. Welcome.
As we walk in, I want to fall behind the three. Are we doing mask down right now? Is this an area we would have mask on, or no?
You would have your mask on as soon as you noted that the attendant that greeted you at the dock had a mask on, and everyone's had a mask on since.
Okay, so I want to change my visage to that of a drow at this point under mask.
Done.
Again,
are you doing this in front of us?
Well, you wouldn't know because I have the mask on, but it would be even if I was with
I
you.
would fucking know if you were a Sky Song an elf and then not an elf. So I'm asking
with a mask on and the uniform I have on.
It's like I'm assuming the mask is
Mine's
like a masquerade.
It's a
whole mask.
It's a whole
You don't
mask.
have, so you have gloved hands too?
Yes, I've mentioned that
no
specifically.
form of your body. Okay. So okay.
Little ears.
You're right. Your entire covered body.
Did I
is
not?
Now
I think
a
I
different
specifically
race.
mentioned that.
Just wanted to make sure.
Yes.
You did
Just
mention
wanted to make
gloves.
sure.
Did mention gloves.
And
You
as
see your ears?
That's fine.
What do you have over your ears?
Do we see a little neck? Got a high collar?
You pull out your earmuffs?
you know what? No high collar. I look like I'm dirty. Like, oh, you didn't take a bath. Why is his skin that color?
It would be a very subtle change if you're wearing that much covering.
So I do that, and I'm going to kind of skulk away from the group. I wonder, Shane, if my faction background allows me to know of any connections here in this location at this time.
Read your faction background to me.
As a faction agent, you have access to a secret network of supporters and operatives who can provide assistance on your adventures. You know, a set of secret signs and passwords you can use to identify such operatives who can provide you with access to a hidden safe house, free room and board, or assistance in finding information. These agents never risk their lives for you or risk revealing their true identities.
Well, there you go.
And so I don't need a scene or anything. So whatever, you can let them kind of do their thing. But I want to know what I want to find or listen for is if anyone's heard of this wellspring item.
You're able to make contact with a operative. They typically like to hang out and instill themselves as bartenders. So you order your secret made up drink, which is the you go up and you ask them for a rainbow bowl, and of course that's cannot be made. It never existed, but it is the code word to the bartender who goes, "What do you need?"
Look around the wellspring.
Well, that's a tall order.
One that I can afford.
The ruling family here, whose name is Quigolar, they guard it pretty jealously.
And Any weaknesses or things we can do to persuade them, perhaps, to not be around, for it to be looked at? Or?
Sigrid, the head of the family, he is the world's most notable gambler, the ultimate high roller. I'd say if an appropriate gamble were made, he wouldn't give it to you, but he'd wager it.
And I'm guessing this cigarette is here now, currently?
Yeah, he's always in the penthouse up top.
And you don't just walk into the penthouse, I presume you must have some VIP of some sort?
Yeah, you'd have to work your way up from the base floor.
What's his favorite game, you know?
Roulette.
Oh, gosh. My least favorite game. Seems to be all chance, but I know a few tricks, perhaps. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And then I try to find my friends without them noticing I was gone. I don't know if you guys can roll for that if you want to see if I was gone. I won't,
He was gone for a few minutes. You definitely noticed. You don't have to roll for it. I'm the DM, Devin.
I know, but you said challenge things, so I knew if it was we just got lost in the crowd because there's a ton of people.
I'm not saying that they're suspicious of the fact that you're gone, but your absence is noted.
Cool.
You could have been like, hey, I had to take a piss. I don't care what you do.
I think at this point, most of us are kind of separate anyway, wandering off to just different tables, possibly.
Sure.
Then Oslo would be.
Yeah.
I want to know what Oslo's up to, personally.
Oh, Oslo is just wide-eyed, open mouth, just gazing around everywhere. There's so much shiny things, so many lights, and the smell of food, and the sound of coin, and people gambling, and the rolling of dice, and the flipping of cards, and it's overstimulation town for this tiny little kobold right now. And I think the first thing she does is go for the food.
Buffet style.
Yes. Do they ask for any coin, or is it just
No.
just take the food?
Gratis for our guests who are here by invitation only.
Ah, okay. Are the tables accessible by anyone shorter than 3 feet?
They have stools available.
Booster seat.
They do. I mean, they
Okay.
get gnomes and halflings and
Right.
Children
That was
and-
my question. Are these guys that heightest, or?
anybody with
Yep.
coins welcome to play.
All right. Well, then, next time y'all see Oslo, she has a towering plate, and it's just food constantly in her mouth.
Okay, got it. So hold on. Tiny Dragon, our own personal Scooby-Doo. Okay. Let's take
I
notes
think
on
she's more
Oslo.
scrappy.
That's fine.
Oh, man.
Breathe fire.
Can Garrett find one of these attendees? I assume the attendants or the HRDs or whatever would service the guests.
They're definitely around.
Yeah, but they stick out. They're not they are uniformed, I guess.
Their uniform is, and it wouldn't be hard for you to do so that nobody else is wearing them. They, instead of wearing side masks, they wear half masks, vertically down their face, so you can see the full half of their face.
So all the stewards are at half mast. Got it. Sir.
Yes. What can I do for you?
I'm looking to speak with the Quigolar family. How would one might do that? A representative from there.
Were you summoned by them, or?
Summoned is maybe a strong word for it. As in absolutely not. But I know them and have ties to them. They would know me.
And they would want to see you?
Yeah, I'm not sure, to be honest. I don't. Would I assume he's of the family?
It would be, or you would assume he's an employee.
Okay. It's in relation to someone in their direct familial line. So they may want to see me, but I don't want to lie to you. I'm not 100% sure on that.
Well, I could take down your name, and I could, possibly get it in front of them. And if they wanted to meet with you, they could come down here and do that.
That is very kind of you. Sure. Tell them Garrett Talmerk is here and wants to speak with them.
Now, the only problem is I don't quite have enough coin on me to make it to the higher levels. And he looks at you.
I didn't realize you couldn't pass between those. Should I talk to someone else? Are they all going to have the same extortion problem?
Yeah, so what I'm asking for you is a bribe.
No, I'm catching that. I'm just thinking it's not as necessary as one might think.
Well, I mean, you could take your chances with someone else, but getting a message to the ruling family here is no small feat. I mean, I could get chewed out pretty good for wasting their time, especially if they don't want to meet with you. So
that's fair. Sir, could I just let me just ask, because I'm in a slight bit of a rush. If I were to bribe you and send you on the way to do this message, you could complete this in like 30 minutes. You come back, I would have an answer.
Well, I don't know. I could get the message to them in 3 minutes. Whether or not they even deign to respond is not my business.
Okay, but you could get that message.
Yeah, I get it up there, licky split.
Oh, wonderful. Did you give me a name?
I didn't.
Could I have one? You don't even have to tell me the truth. I just want to notify you as somebody who's not just one of the half-mast people.
Sure. You can call me Caldor.
Okay, thank you, Caldor. Caldor, be a dear and do me a favor and roll a wisdom saving throw for me.
You got it, boss. 11. I'll assume he doesn't have a modifier.
He fails.
Okay.
I cast Charm Person on him.
Mm-hmm.
And I ask him politely to deliver my message.
Of course, yeah. I'll get that over there right now.
And that's that when you deliver the message, make sure you sound like you believe me. And that
100%.
I get that I'm not like coming off super great here because I'm being super honest with you. But sounding like you believe me probably help.
I got you.
Gracias. I'll be here.
All right.
I post up. I'm not moving until he comes back.
Okay.
Cool. I have no proficiency in card or dice, so I'm not going to even try to gamble. He said dancing. Is there like a dance floor, a ballroom of some kind?
Yeah, it's like I said, it's center stage. You've got this, big musical ensemble that's playing this band music, big band music, and you see there all around that stage there are folks that are dancing and having a good time.
I'm trying to. What I would like to do is try and get more information about this item. So I'm going to try and find dance partners and just like talk and be like, and try to find out information like that. However that works.
Yeah, roll me just a straight charisma.
18.
Yeah, 18. You are able to discern from your various partners that it is an artifact that is held by the Quigolar? Quigolar family.
So many quills.
Can we spell that super
Quills
quick just
galore.
so I have that correctly spelled somewhere in my
Quill-
notes?
Yeah. I'll send you the name and pronunciation.
Ideal.
Okay.
So the Quigolar family runs the show here. Avid gamblers. They are the holders of the wellspring. It is the only source of fresh water on the island, and and there's several islands within the Shattered Heart that are in the same way that they kind of sell fresh water to, which is how they got their start many years ago. But
Good to know. Okay. That is all. That's all I wanted to do. I'm very uncomfortable in this environment.
about 30 minutes pass. As they do, eventually you, Garrett, are greeted by a young drow man, and he is wearing it's a golden mask that kind of comes from his eyes and his nose all the way up his head and like kind of covers all the way to the back of his head. It's almost like a half helmet.
Ooh.
With like eye holes. And he's wearing very fine clothing, and he comes and he greets you. Garrett?
Oh, I stand up straight. Yes.
Why are you here?
A long time coming, I suppose.
I suppose so.
I apologize. Who am I speaking with? He motions to masks.
I am Simon Quigolar, the man whose sister you killed.
Visibly frustrated and awkward. Simon, that's not at all what happened in any way, shape, or form, or none of those facts are remotely correct, though I understand your frustration.
If she had heeded the word of the family, and if she would have stayed here, she would be alive. Instead, she absconded with you, and as a result, she is dead. I hold you, Garrett, responsible.
Such is your decision, I suppose. More than I can only apologize because you hold me at fault for something I feel I haven't done. But I am sorry for your loss. I was hoping to speak to your father. There's more going on out there than I think most know. And
Well, feel free to explain it to me. Because the fact that I was found and not my father, it's a great mercy to me. For I'm sure if he were to see you or hear of you being here, he would not hesitate to have you killed.
Sure, I mean, that's fine, and I welcome death as a nice slumber, and rejoining my wife and daughter would be a great piece to me. You can sit on your high horse and talk about how sad you are, but I promise it's much worse for me. You will live a much longer
How long did you know my sister?
For a short while, but my lifespan is much shorter than yours. You'll have a longer time.
Yes, more time to mourn, more time to miss. It is more of a sorrow.
I can't make you feel any different, and you're already visibly agitated, and that's Like I said, understandable, but altogether it has nothing. The blame is not on my feet. You can put it there and that's fine. You would be wrong. Maybe you're not old enough to understand just how much this is not anyone's fault, but the people who have greed, the people who have want power, not unlike you, not unlike your family.
You know nothing of me.
And you know nothing of me. You make your own assumptions. You make your own judgments because I'm not of your caliber. I'm not of your kind. And that's fine. I've accepted that. However, it's people who play at your stakes who caused your sister's death. I did not.
I take solace in the fact that only the very nature of our world itself has decided that you are fleeting. That you will have been here for a short time, and then you will be gone. And you will no longer be an annoyance to me or mine, and the only lasting mark that you will have made upon this world and this life is the loss created by your greed. So if you will excuse me, please enjoy our fine games. I hope you lose.
Well, son, I must tell you, I'm so very glad my daughter never graced these lands. You fucking dick.
And then I walk away.
Your daughter is no relation to me, a impurity of our blood.
Think what you want, asshole. Continues to walk. I will not be baited by your bullshit. Anyway.
Get him, Garrett.
You tell him.
I find Sky Song. This place fucking sucks. What have you been doing?
Well, old friend, I do what I do best, and I've got some information. Seems we're gonna have to have a run-in with your Quigolar family after all.
Yeah, probably not going to mention me. Or we disguise me. They're still shitbags.
What happened?
I talked to Simon, who's my wife, my late wife's sister's brother, and he is a dick.
I'm sorry to hear that, friend. I'm sure it's not an ideal situation for you to be here.
Yeah, less than ideal. They're just the fucking purists that I thought they were.
Well, I don't know if you know Garrett, but supposedly he's another brother who loves gambling and then possibly has a hold on the wellspring.
That might be the father. I could be wrong.
No, I don't know. He's the head of the family. Who knows? Who cares? We just need to
that
get him.
Would probably be the father then.
Well, then Daddy's got the
Might
wellspring.
Want to kill me, or Simon's just a giant fucking cock. Could be both.
But they're not mutually exclusive.
Yeah, could be both. The problem is the help that I sent went and got Simon the dick instead of his papa, like I told the help. Well, to be fair, I guess I didn't tell the help specifically who to get. That's on me. Next time I cast a spell, I really get the details down.
Well, another detail he gave me is that we need to get to the penthouse. Apparently, that's where Garrett has a taste for gambling, and we need to come up with Garrett. We need to come up with another ruse like we've done before. We need to get to the penthouse. We need to get to a game with him, Ocean's 11 style, and we got to make this happen. We need to get the gang in here. We got to get the gang together again.
That's
just Perry and Oslo.
Well, yeah. I mean, well, I can bring another friend. It's fine.
And Rail.
No, we'll leave Rail on the floor.
No.
Well, no, Rail can bring ghosts. Perfect. Let's bring Rail too.
Can we put masks
You
on?
think you can
You think?
summon massive? Yes, I don't. Honestly, you don't say that. Are you me?
We're back. All right.
All right, guys. The only problem is I only have powers on the ocean. So what we got to do?
I got you a boat.
We got to
Drop a boat.
We got to lure this secret out to the ship.
Well, technically, you're in the ocean. It's an island, you know.
This is
true.
the biggest ship you could be on.
This is the
More
biggest.
ghosts.
Well-
That's fair.
Hold on a second. Let me try. And he puts his hands on the buffet table. No, it didn't work.
Let me
Damn
try
it.
again and use Perry as a anchor because she's always in the water.
Holding you down, you know what I mean? She'll anchor you.
Yeah, I mean, if you need to get attached to the ocean, it just seems she's always in the water.
Can't get away.
Yeah,
Can't run away if it'll find her.
and in armor at that. So that's you could probably put your hands in the armor. So that's like your boat. You've thought of that?
Well, I do consider Perry to be an anchor, very reliable.
Your anchor?
Really, well,
Well, you all so and so. You can confide in us.
she's the ship's anchor. She's the captain.
Is she your captain? Well, you can. Well, it's just boys here, Rail.
Just us boys, just the guys, shooting the breeze.
Well, it's weird because I thought that she was like me and that we would get along, and I got her rum and I put salt in it like she likes, and she didn't. I mean, and then she hated me because her god told her to. But now,
Tides have changed.
now it's like she's got. I mean, you've seen that. You've seen the eyes. I mean,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's spooky wooky stuff.
So no.
I mean, your eye matches. Hey, I never.
I mean,
really
you
thought
guys don't
about
think
it.
she invited me here
Oh, it's a date
with her?
Yeah,
You've got to really get
she
in
was
there and be
very
confident.
specific about that because we actually talked and said, hey, we should probably leave the crew on a ship just to keep them safe. And she said, no, I think this was a good time for us to bond. She's
She's been dancing with all these other guys.
She made sure you were dressed up.
She's been dancing with these other guys and some girls too.
Yeah, well, okay,
She's
but that's
practicing.
because. Well, yes, she's practicing. Wants to make you a little jealous, and she does have to get some information for the job.
I don't know, man.
Mostly
I'm
number
not-
two. Listen, Rail. Two things here. One, Sky Song. He is probably the sluttiest person I know, and so he truly,
He does look like a slut.
He truly look. Who wears a panther helmet to a fucking ball? Anyways,
His pants are so tight. He's more
Right.
bulged than man at
But-
this point.
Oh, you ain't seen nothing
know
yet, boy.
these things. Second, I've been married before, so I can see budding love, and boy, let me tell you, you two have it all over the place.
Think so? You think there's something there?
Yeah, don't miss an opportunity.
If I ask you, I hand you a note. Pretend I'm Perry. I hand you a note, and the note says,
Okay.
"Will you go out with me?" And there are two boxes. I hand you a pencil, and I tell you to check one. One box says yes, the other says no. Which one would you check if I am Perry?
I mean, I would. If you're Perry,
If it was Perry and I'm being Perry, handed you the note right now, would you go on a date? Yes or no?
would I? Yes. I mean, yeah.
Do we see Perry like on the dance floor somewhere close?
I mean, presumably.
Can I roll perception?
Perry, are you still on the dance floor?
As soon as I got my information, I would start trying to make my way back to my buddies.
Okay. So she's leaving the dance floor
To come
headed
to
towards
us?
the tables.
You said, buddy.
Oh, she's.
If I spot you guys, yeah.
Sky Song, I got you. Pat him on the shoulder. Head towards Perry. Oh, hey, Captain, can I have this dance?
Suddenly, I didn't know you were. Yes.
It's been a while. Perfect. You have 3 minutes, Sky Song.
Are you making me be? Wait.
The wingman?
A couple scenarios. Am I one pumping him
You
up,
do
or am I
whatever
two
you want.
becoming Perry? It's the new spin-off campaign. It's called Becoming Perry.
I had not thought.
I completely take it wrong.
I had not thought of option 2 at all. You do whatever you need to, Sky Song.
No. We'll keep that for the extra
trust
content. For the main podcast, we'll just
Patreon content is really
Yes.
just is Shane and Devin acting this out.
it's a $69
Becoming
Patreon.
canon.
So I'm there with Rail. Look at her. Look at that beautiful dress she wears.
Yeah, why the fuck is Garrett dancing? I just
Listen,
told him that I liked it.
Rail it's what we called wing manning. So other people were dancing with her, yes, but now Garrett is going to dance with her for a period of time. Only for you to swoop in. He's going to seem like he doesn't want you to swoop in, but he does.
I'll just walk and be like, can I cut in?
Yeah, and less bold.
Okay.
Try it again.
Can I cut in?
More bold.
Can I cut in?
Yes, perfect. That one.
All right.
You will just and go now before the song ends. You've only got a couple minutes left. Solidify the bond.
Solidify the... What does that mean?
Make your feelings known.
How do you do that?
You simply look her in the eyes. Look at me in the eyes.
Okay, I'll
Look at the mascles, and you say, "Harry,
Perry,
you are the ocean,
you are the ocean.
and I am the salt.
I am the salt.
Together,
Together,
we make boats float,
we make boats float
and sea creatures live forever."
and sea creatures live forever.
And I got you this note, and I
got you this note. This is the same. Will you go out and check yes?
Yes, and now it's up to her. The ball is in her court.
I put it on. I put the onus on her.
The honor is on her. I'm telling you, you got to go. You've only got a minute left. Get out.
Oh, you're right.
Go.
I better get it.
I'm very interested to see how this goes.
Same.
He runs over. Can I cut in?
Of course.
Thank you.
It's dancing time.
It's dancing time.
And then as soon as you guys are doing this ramshackle jig, you guys start to dance, and then the song ends, and it's a slow song.
Garrett sits next to Sky Song before the scene starts. Fist bumps him. We did good.
Sorry you cut me at the end there. I think we need to go and... I learned some things from a few people I was dancing with.
Perry, I got something to say.
Okay.
Let me look in your eyes for a second.
Look up. He's like a foot taller than me.
Is he drunk?
Go on. Say a piece.
You are the ocean. And I'm sea creatures that live forever.
Mm-hmm.
And together, we hold up the ships.
Are you drunk?
That's not right. No. I'm a little nervous. Pretty sweaty. Sorry about that.
That's okay. It's warm in here.
Listen, when you invited me on this trip, did you want me to come with you, or with you?
What does that mean?
Were you inviting me here with the group because I'm part of your crew and you're a captain, and you want me to blow off steam to improve morale so that I'll be a better ship boy? Or did you want me to come here with you? With you.
I think I guessed your drift.
Okay.
Well, naturally, I do think you need to blow off steam. You work very hard. Your job is not an easy one. But if I'm being honest, I am trying to repair some of the damage I've done. I know I've been terrible to you.
Oh, so it's like an apology kind of thing.
Well, yes, but also, I don't know, you seem nice, and I wish I knew you better.
I really like you, Captain.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Do you feel the same?
I think so.
Do you want to go get really drunk?
Yes.
Deal.
But first, I do need to talk to the other officers about something. I shouldn't take too long.
I'll be at the bar.
I'll see you then. And I'm gonna, if he just like jets, I'm gonna stand on the dance floor for a second. People are dancing around me just like, oh Lord, what have I gotten myself into? And I'm gonna go find.
And Davy Jones says,
What does Davy?
"You're fine."
What does my patron say to me in this moment?
You're fine.
I'm gonna go find the rest of the party.
Maybe
Davy
I
Jones,
don't
the
know.
actual ringman.
Maybe if things don't go great, you could just kill them.
No, we talked about
Summon
this.
him back.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna find the rest of the party. I have things to talk about.
Oh, Oslo is absolutely gambling at this point. She's at a table having a time.
Roll a D100.
Oh shit! I didn't have my percentiles prepped. I got an 84.
You're up. You're
Yeah!
up. Whatever you had, add 20 gold to it.
Hell yeah! Yeah, that's all I'm doing. Good luck pulling her away from that. Good luck.
Oh, listen, she's already found her love, and it's gambling. We don't need to.
I lay down a
Same as everybody
trail
else.
of gold pieces back to a table. Just like breadcrumbing it for
One gold.
Oh, another gold. Another gold.
Oh, one gold piece. One gold piece. One gold piece. One gold piece. Just like looking down at the gold and then looking at one piece of candy, two pieces of candy.
So there's a box with a stick, and you yank the stick out.
I love this place.
That's just a pass.
I'm never leaving!
It's got gambling and coins on the ground, and I've got a sweet box to live in.
Is this happening?
All the amenities of home.
Are there bones in here?
Oh, those are my.
Already nibbling them.
They don't have to be in great condition, just functional.
Nom, 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 nom.
All right, well, you guys can reconvene at Oslo's table where she's rolling dice, and there's like a
Shouting.
there's like a bunch of like dwarves around her, and they're all speaking Dwarvish, and they seem to be really excited about what Oslo's doing, but none of you really get the rules, including Oslo. But they just keep giving her money though, so it's chill, and that's where we'll end this episode.
Nice.
Yes.
Yes. Good night.
Ooh. Speaking of gambling, I have one this
What?
time. I'm gonna roll the dice for Roll for Humanity. We are once again this week supporting 826 Michigan, the Robot Supply and Repair, and the Detroit Robot Factory. They support literacy programs for free, after-school programs for kids in the area to improve writing, reading, all that good stuff. And our roll for this time is a 19.
Wow.
Nice.
Yay!
It's huge.
That's a lot of robots.
That's a lot of robots.
We're gonna make 19 robots because of you.
Robots cost $1.
One whole robot.
Depends on the robot.
All right, other people.
I had a
All right, I'll go next.
Nope.
Let's
you
all
want to
jump.
support the show? I got it. It's mine. You can go to store.lawfulstupid.org and you can possibly buy some of the multiple things. I have a new fucking bit. All right, so you can buy stickers of all the cast in like their formal outfits. And if that's fine, it's fine. If that's not what you're looking for, and frankly, if it's not there, you can look for a poster like 8.5 by 11, and it's going to be a poster of very finely dressed Rail and Perry dancing together. You do not want to miss that. And if that's not there, you can always just buy a Min-Max Mankind t-shirt or a Lawful Stupid t-shirt. So, and if it's not there, just hold our artist accountable. Otherwise, store.lawfulstupid.org. Come help us out.
If they're not there, then there's only one place you can go to riot, and that is
The Discord. Where you may even find other fan versions of the things that we have just said because it wasn't created by the actual artist. So a fan was like, screw it, we'll do it now then. Also, you can see the show discussion after the show, where you know it's going to be blowing up after what just happened here. That was adorable. I loved every minute of it. And I know other people will too, because we have some hardcore shippers in the Discord. So if you're also a hardcore shipper,
Get a boat.
Go join the discussion.
Get a boat.
Get a boat. Get a boat and sail on over to our Discord channel where you can talk with the other shippers.
come and join our Discord.
We'll be waiting for you. Speaking of,
You can also
shippers,
what? You can also check out a special channel in the Discord called Not Safe for Work.
Oh.
Recently,
No,
in the Not
no.
Safe for Work channel, the illustrious I Speak Artsy has created a comic strip involving Christoph Shindo complaining that no one has made erotic fan fiction of him.
Wait, is this
Yes.
true?
Yeah. I ain't making
I
shit
have
up.
that channel blocked, so
Yeah, same.
Which you should. There's weird stuff in there.
That's the dark hole of our Discord. But you can
Interesting.
get up in there.
It is quite good. The comics.
She's very talented.
She is very.
oh yeah, absolutely.
All right, let's go venture into this. If I groan and
Good.
Well,
Good luck.
Dwayne ventures into this
Dwayne
dark
gags.
hole. Let me tell you about Patreon. That's how you get real involved in terms of submitting NPCs for the story, submitting items that the crew will eventually get to use, or have used and aren't sure what Shane's going to do to ruin our lives with. That could be you. So if you want to support us, go to lawfulstupid.com. Or excuse me.
I mean, yes, but
Listen, it's so easy to do. Patreon.com/Lawful Stupid Podcast.
Make us warlocks.
As I watch Dwayne recoil in horror, I will tell you to tweet about the show using the hashtag StupidCast and leave us a nice little iTunes rating and review. If you're not listening on iTunes, you can check out whatever podcatcher you use, and you can leave a comment or thumbs up or whatever metric of success they use. And of course, I will leave you with a question to think about and grow on for the week. I didn't have one ready.
Why did
Are
they
you doing
make
that
a
one
not
about
safe
the,
for work channel at all?
Wait, what'd you
What's
say?
up?
Here's a question a week to grow on. Why did they make a not safe for work channel?
Because that shit was spilling out into the regular channels. I had to contain it. There's a bastion of immorality and terror, and there is one fucking guy holding it. I'm Hodor. I'm Hodor, keeping you safe from the fucking
Thank you.
evil
Let me
nightmares.
Gotta
tell
look
you
at
though,
that.
the art is fucking great. I'm
She's
gonna
talented.
post that somewhere else because it's not safe for work because it's so good. And no one should have to crawl a mile through this shit to get to this art. The fuck?
I dropped it in the crew chat for you. You didn't have to do that.
It's too late.
You can't
If you want to support the bills that are going to need to cover Dwayne's mental health, go to patreon.com.
My question is, if a man with one eye closes it, is he blinking or winking?
Blinking.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. God damn it.
Blinking. Blinking. He's blinking.
He's blinking. Sorry. No,
Sorry, I'm blinking at you. I think you're really pretty.
Oh my god.
We love you.
Love you.
Love you. Bye.